Hey guys, and welcome back. As you've probably seen in some of my other videos, I talk a lot about how Daytona Beach is an event-driven city, and they have a plethora of events going on to keep you busy all year round. But as a local, there may be some days where you want to get out of town for the day and go explore some of the other sites that Florida has to offer. If you're new here, I am Tiffany with homesofdaytonabeach.com, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 3 of my favorite day trips that are within about an hour's drive of Daytona Beach. And make sure to stick around until the end of the video where I'm going to be sharing a bonus day trip that I've not done yet, but I'm really excited to try. So let's get started. First, we're going to head up to America's first city. Founded in 1565, St. Augustine is one of my favorite places to go and explore. Historic downtown St. Augustine is the perfect place to take a step back into history, walk along cobblestone streets, gaze at the beautiful Spanish architecture, and do some shopping. And best of all, it's just over an hour's drive from Daytona Beach. While you're here, see how the Spanish soldiers lived and take a tour of the Castillo de San Marcos. It's a really cool experience, so go and explore this national monument, and if you time your visit just right, you might get to hear them setting off the cannons. If you'd like to see some amazing animals, take the short drive east over the Bridge of Lions to explore the St. Augustine Alligator Farm and Zoological Park. I absolutely love the Alligator Farm. They have tons of different animal exhibits here, and you can see animals from all over the world. You can also catch an alligator feeding show or get up close and personal with Maximo, the 1,250-pound crocodile that is 15 feet 3 inches in length. My favorite exhibit here at the Alligator Farm is the albino alligator exhibit. I have been to the Alligator Farm so many times over the past 18 or 19 years that I've actually been able to see these little guys grow up from little tiny baby alligators into full-grown alligators. So I think that's pretty cool. If you prefer to eat, drink, and be merry on your day trip, then you absolutely have to check out St. Augustine's vibrant restaurant and bar scene. A couple of my favorite restaurants include the Floridian, and they have a really innovative take on Southern cuisine, and it's absolutely delicious. The place is amazing. Or if you want to try some traditional Spanish or Cuban food, you have to go to Columbia Restaurant. This place has been around since 1905. It really is a staple here in St. Augustine, so you need to try their house-made sangria and get their 1905 salad. I promise you it will not disappoint. There's so much more to do and see in St. Augustine than what I've been able to mention in this video. So I do have some more tips and ideas for you. If you are interested in learning more about things to do here in St. Augustine, just leave me a comment below and I'll be happy to share those with you. Next up is the adorable city of Sanford. It's about a 45-minute drive from Daytona, and it's perfect for those of you who really love to get out there and explore these cute little downtown areas. They're known for their award-winning restaurants, craft breweries, concert events, and much, much more. If you love German food, you know it's kind of hard to find over here in the greater Daytona Beach area. So while you're in Sanford, you need to visit Hollerbach's Willow Tree Cafe. This place is amazing. The food is delicious, and you're going to have so much fun listening or dancing to the live German band that they have playing there. Or maybe you prefer to take a ride out on the St. Johns River and experience some of the natural landscaping that we have here in Central Florida. If this sounds like something that interests you, you should definitely check out St. Johns River Ship Company. They have tons of different tours that you can take, providing lunch or dinner. Sometimes they even have evening parties with dancing. It's a lot of fun, the food's delicious, and you get to really experience natural Florida from the water, which I think is a really unique experience, especially if you don't have your own boat. Sanford is also home to the Central Florida Zoo and Botanical Gardens. Now, while this zoo may not be comparable in size to zoos that you're going to find maybe down in Miami or over in Tampa, it's still a really fun experience and a great way to spend your day. They have tons of exhibits with hundreds of animals, and they have lots of things for the kiddos to do too, including a train ride through the park, a splash pad, and a really fun aerial adventure course. Third on our list is Central Florida's array of natural springs. We have several to choose from here in the Central Florida area that are going to be about an hour's drive from Daytona Beach. If you've never been to a natural spring before, I highly recommend that you put this on your list of things to do, especially during those summer months, because the waters here in all of the springs are a cool and consistent 72 degrees all year round. Blue Springs State Park is one of my favorites, and it offers a lazy river of sorts. You can bring your tubes from home, or you can rent them there at the park. You put right in at the spring head and float all the way down the springs in the cool, crystal clear water. It's really fun and relaxing. Or if you prefer to scuba dive or snorkel, you can go down to the spring head and dive down and explore down there. You'll see plenty of fish, turtles, and the boil is really neat to see up close and personal. You'll also have De Leon Springs State Park. This place has tons of walking trails for you to explore and see the natural wildlife. You can grab some pancakes at the Old Sugar Mill Pancake House, and their swimming area is set up just a little bit different. It is enclosed, so it gives you more of like a swimming pool feel. Just a bit further away is Alexander Springs. This is one of my favorite places to go when I just want to relax and float on my float. The swimming area here is huge, the water is beautiful, and there's plenty of space to spread out and relax. The last spring I'm going to mention is my personal favorite, Silver Glen Springs. By car, it's going to take you just about an hour from Daytona Beach, but you can also arrive by boat. Just keep in mind, it is going to take a little bit longer to drive your boat there than it would a car. There's plenty of room to swim, float, scuba dive, or snorkel, and you may even get to see a manatee or two. Okay, are you guys ready for the bonus day trip? This is one that I haven't had a chance to do yet, but I have had friends who have done this, and it is absolutely on my list. Did you guys know that Sanford International Airport offers direct flights to Key West, and they're pretty cheap? While I visited Key West a whole bunch of times before, I've never done it as a day trip, and it seems super fun and interesting to me. The flight down from Sanford is just over an hour, so if you book an early morning flight, you'll be able to experience all of Key West and just hop on the plane and fly right back to Sanford in the evening. You'll have plenty of time to check out what's happening down on Duval Street, go to the Hemingway House, the Butterfly Conservatory, the Key West Aquarium, and more, and still be back in time for bed. You may also want to try to grab a fishing charter, go parasailing, or just enjoy the vast options of restaurants and bars that Key West has to offer. I think that this is a really fantastic addition to Sanford's flight schedule, and I'm really excited to give it a try. Now that you've had a chance to get some ideas for some road trips that are perfect for day escapes, I have to know, which one sounds the most fun to you? Or maybe you have a day trip hidden up your sleeve that you'd like to share with the rest of us. Let us know in the comments below. I'm always here to answer any questions that you might have about Daytona Beach, the surrounding areas, and the real estate market here, so don't hesitate to reach out. You can send me an email, call, text, or you can visit me on our website at homesofdaytonabeach.com, where you'll be able to browse all of the latest available inventory here in our area. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you start planning your next day trip soon, but before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.